All right, it is time to begin. And the insanity. Our friends have freed one heart lock, making the heart of the forgotten god that rests in the Versklad in the whispered archive of the once mortal Vecna, now a bit more vulnerable. And in doing so, have learned that they've unleashed a great titan upon the land of Exandria, seeing its dark shadow, a vision of it spreading. But for now, they stand far away from any of that, in a vault upon the city of brass in the plain of fire. Shiny, Warden, and Laren decide what they want to do next. So, what do y'all want to do?
Laren, do you have sending?
I do.
Could you maybe send a sending to Dolus or somebody and let them know that there might be a Titan that, well, let them know that we may have released a Titan and they may be coming there. So if anybody new shows up, let us know.
Of course, but rest assured, Shiny, I think the Feywild for the moment might be safer than Exandria itself because you see, I broke the lock, and our friend over there did just say that whoever breaks the lock, the Titan was going for their home first, though I have no idea where my home might
Yeah,
be.
but didn't we all get marked in some way?
We did, but
Yeah.
Laren was the
So it's
one
gonna be like,
who.
yeah, but what's this then?
Oh well. One step at a time, let me just do the sending first. And Laren will do a quick sending to Dolus, letting them know about the Titan running free and everything. I don't.
Indeed. And Dolus is meant to be on the Feywild, yeah?
Yeah, he's at the amethyst oh, I forget what Mars calls it. The other building, his spy network place.
Got it.
The Amethyst Guard building.
And Laren will make sure to let Dolus know to also notify the Bright Queen and maybe Vexalia if he can.
Okay. So you give the notification to Dolus. Dolus will report back that they don't see any attacks on the Feywild just yet.
Well,
Did you want to maybe send a message to Vexalia and see if there's been attacks in Exandria?
I was hoping that our idol wizard back in the Feywild would send me a message if that is the case. So I do not waste my arcane powers on being a message machine.
Good
But
point.
you have a good point.
I'm sure Nylumia can do it, right, Nylumia?
I mean, they did say you could use her, I guess, to tell her how many things she goes down. It's up to you. Do you want to use Nylumia for that, or what would you like to do?
Does Nylumia have sending prepared? You see.
No, I was just kidding. We don't have to make her use that. You did. I mean, Laren, you did tell Dolus to check in with them.
Yeah. I would assume with Dolus's intelligence, he would know to relay the information if that is the case. But right now, where to next?
You do get a notice from Dolus saying the Bright Queen says that there are violent tremors that are hitting Roshana and all over Zoras.
Everything good, Laren? Your face kind of twitched there for a second.
Yes, everything is fine. Just the Bright Queen noticed some tiny earthquakes. I'm sure there's time to take care of that.
I'm sure there's plenty of things in Jorhas that can cause an earthquake. I'm sure it's completely unrelated.
When was the last time Jorhas had an earthquake?
How would I know? It's not like I
They're
lived
mountain
there long
range.
Been
term.
alive for 500 years!
I was in the house and then briefly in your house before you guys took me back to the house.
No.
It's in a mountain range. It means there's 2 tectonic plates. You know, there's going to be plenty of earthquakes.
Exactly, a learned man, see?
Well, I don't understand a word you just said, but if you say so.
But do we want to go there to make sure? I don't think we're going to be doing anything in the city of Brass. So I think we're done here.
Well, we could go. There's a market here somewhere.
Do you have soul coins?
Unfortunately, we do not. But
We
Oh,
lost
there-
him in the demon web.
there are plenty of things to do, and to conclude our last mission before we go help the Bright Queen, if anything is even happening. Who knows, if we step away, maybe Azrael gets control of the heart. That would be really bad for the Fae, would it not?
True. Very true.
So we want to go to Shadow Hell.
My only concern is where Azrael is currently. If he's just staying put. Actually, let me just make sure. Laren will cast contact with their plane.
Okay.
Made it safe.
Nice. So you hear this little raspy voice, and you feel an eye upon you.
Is Azrael still in the verse cloud?
Yes. He searches for more.
Did you mean he found more forces or brought more forces to the verse cloud?
Yes.
Are Azrael's followers loyal to him because he used to hold the title of inheritor?
No.
Is Cavitius in the Shadowfell under control of Vecna's forces?
Is it not 3? Did they change it?
5, I think it was. Contact with their plane has been 5, unless they.
'Cause I'm just getting it wrong.
You can ask the entity up to 5 questions.
Thank you. Okay, sorry, say that again.
Sorry, what did I say? Is Cavitius under control of Vecna's forces?
It is.
Does Vecna mind if the heart of the Forgotten God were to be destroyed?
It would upset me greatly.
And there the spell ends.
Do we hear that or is it just you?
I say my questions out loud, but the answers I hear only.
What? What's under the control of Vecna?
Cavitius in the Shadowfell, where the third lock is.
Ah,
That's under control. Do we know what plane he's on whenever he got banished?
You mean where he went after he was
Yeah.
banished?
Yeah.
Beyond the Divine Gate. I have no idea if we know.
And
Well-
Shadowfall is not beyond the Divine Gate, right?
It is.
It is.
Yeah, so the Divine Gate only locks in the material plane.
Okay. So not
Gods,
the Feywild.
yeah.
not-
Yeah. Like the Moonweaver can be on the Feywild, any of the gods can be spawned anywhere.
yeah. We fought Vecna or a piece of Vecna in the Feywild, like a couple years ago.
You did.
So if he doesn't want this god destroyed, God's heart destroyed, I can't imagine he wants us in the Shadowfell.
He wouldn't.
So do we go back and take care of Asriel? Was her name? Her name? Their name?
It's his.
His?
Well, I was told that Azrael was gathering forces in the First Cloud, so if we wish to take him out, now might be the best chance we get.
Do we know how large his forces are? An army?
We do not.
We could, at the very least, go look and see what's happening. And if it's a full army, I think we should talk to the Bright Queen in Vasselheim.
Vasselheim, yes. Or I have a way we might be able to single him out from all the followers he's gathered
I'm open to that.
and fight him right here.
Wait, what'd you say?
And fight him right here. This is
Right now?
not necessarily right now, but this vault I feel like is secure. There are no outside interferences. It's on a different plane, which is a necessary requirement for what I might do.
If we can single him out, and he doesn't have the dragon and his other compatriot, I think even as 3, we stand a pretty good chance.
And Nylumia is set to wake up soon. Shiny, what say you? You seem pretty set on killing this Azrael person.
I seen what?
You were rather eager that we kill him.
No. I just wanted to smash his face in.
That
believe-
sounds pretty eager to me.
I believe for most humanoid beings that's equivalent.
Well, I don't know if I want to. Nylumia told me last night. We had a conversation, and she thinks everybody's capable of redemption, and I want to believe that. But
Is Azrael's possible redemption worth lives of Fae to you? How many lives?
None.
And unfortunately, I am not a redemption paladin.
Warden is pretty set on destroying all of his enemies, which I really like.
Seems like inaction causes a lot of damage.
Not saying we don't do anything. Just I can't remember if Shiny has actually directly killed somebody. I'm not sure Shiny has ever gotten a how do you want to do this?
I don't think so.
It's just that they've never.
Was this person your friend?
Um,
So they were always evil?
I don't. Not according to Nylumia and Mars. They were even part of the original iteration of this group. They were a founding member of the Ragdoll.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
What do you know what changed that?
I think they abandoned him somewhere.
Find that funny there, Chris?
How fucking turn do you do?
How about this? If you are so set on trying to get redemption out of this person, but I
I'm
don't.
not.
Well, then
I'm
what's the
not
problem
set.
here?
I just
Do you know if Nylumia is set on this?
seem to be. Although, to be honest, I think she's more worried about what happens to me. But I mean, it's not like this is all theory, right? So I mean, it's kind of moot right now, and I don't think I need to make a decision about whether we need to kill somebody right now. So like we can just I will go wherever you guys think it is appropriate.
We were saying this might be one of the perfect places to kill him. But if you do not wish to make a decision right now, we could come back to the decision. Hopefully we're all still alive then.
Well, we can incapacitate him and decide what to do with him later.
There are various necromancy practices. I'm not talking about raising the dead as undead. I'm saying resurrection techniques as well. We could single him out, even kill him, and resurrect him later when his forces are no longer and his evil plans all washed away. Then it's a better chance at redemption, don't you think?
We can kill him and wait 10 days. I'm good for 10 days.
The fun thing about magic, you don't even have to decide on killing someone when you kill them.
So what are we thinking?
Is Shiny still opposed to this? I'm not like
No.
I don't know, even above table I don't
No,
want to.
he'll go with you guys. He'll go. It's just that moment that he's worried about. So he's not. All right. Well, let's go. If you think that's where we need to go, let's go.
Do we know if he's a wizard? What is his deal?
Do we know what Azrael's deal is?
Believe it would have been the last Yeah, what you've been able to glean would be wizard. There's at least everything you've heard would say wizard.
We need to make sure he can't teleport away.
There are ways to make sure of that. I'll check.
Outside of counterspell?
Yes. There are ways to lock a place against teleportation and plane shifting and things of that nature. That requires a bit of time to cast, but with me and Nylumia, we can make that work.
What about... Do I have access to Bestow Curse? No. Oh, never mind.
All right. Anything? Like, what are we thinking?
So should we go to him? Is that what we're doing? Or are we going to try to lure him somewhere?
I think we're...
I was thinking about gating him right here.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
would-
him.
that would probably work.
And we lay down some traps, perhaps, and do that. Hopefully it works. I know there are ways to get around that spell. And then we lock down this place against teleportation so he can't get out.
How do we do that?
I have a spell, Private Sanctum, cast on a place with warded against teleportation and plane shifting.
How long does it take you to cast that spell?
An hour.
If you cast that spell, then you can't use it yet.
As I'm casting that spell, I was thinking that Lumia could be... Sorry, it takes 10 minutes, but as I was casting that spell, I was thinking that Lumia could work on the gating, or we could do it either way around. That Lumia could work on the Private Sanctum while I do the gate.
That sounds like a plan.
And the Heartly
can,
Cross. Go ahead.
I can summon some friends for us to help.
That would certainly be helpful.
Okay.
Shiny will. He purchased a gold inlay vial with 400 gold pieces the last time that they were in town. So he's gonna pull that out, and he is going to cast at fourth level, summon elemental. And so he will just sort of look out on the fiery plane and sort of just whistle. And then a fire elemental will just sort of apparate in front of them.
Nice. Some of the
Oh wait,
elements.
hold on a second. It only lasts. Okay, lasts up to an hour. Okay, that's fine. Yep.
I don't have anything I can really prepare with. But I do have some stuff I can do once he gets here.
All right. So we're preparing the elementals in the vault.
I don't really have any other preparations. How big is the vault? I don't think we ever.
So the vault here is about 30 by 30.
30 by 30. Okay. Then Larum will close the door of the vault. Say his arcane lock on it.
Yes.
Yeah, and she will. So the plan is to, I guess Laren will spend her spell slot. So Narumia would be casting Private Sanctum for 10 minutes, and as it is about to complete, Laren will gate Asperl. If it works, it works.
Okay. Fun. Let me check this real quick. Okay, so you can speak the name. The next to the creature and transports its nearest face on your set pair. Okay, sounds good. Well, everybody, I was going to be real here because we just need to take a break right now.
Sorry.
It's okay, as long as you guys are good with it. We obviously went off a track here, so we'll go ahead and take our 15-minute break for the session, and then we'll come back.
Sorry.
That's so funny.
Alrighty. Just making the encounter on our own terms today.
We said they could.
Indeed.
First time that worked in any campaign.
Yeah. What's interesting is that area was shielded off. We determined this particular room has the ability to go between the planes already, and you had broken the shielding around the Verse Squad as part of what you were doing. So it was very possible. So like, and
Here.
Could I have been holding a spell for when we came to the portal?
So, in 2024, it's not until we call for initiative that we can hold spells.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I did not know.
Shine.
Solely okay.
Aaron.
Could I have cast a spell before I gated? I thought it's really okay if you think it's too late for that.
I mean, I guess you technically had the time. You were taking the time, so
We have Shiny Laren.
what were you thinking of casting?
A wall of gloom in the room.
Oh, jeez.
Did y'all want me to cast Circle of Power? Totally up to y'all, though.
I don't know what it does.
It gives you advantage against all spells. Anything that's saved for half. If you save, you take none.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I was either gonna do that or hold person, but I can't do hold or I can't hold a spell.
Right.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So I guess you can get the wall of gloom up. That's fine.
Since we have about 10 minutes, Shiny would wild shape.
What are you turning into?
He's gonna turn into a. He's gonna turn into a Moorbounder.
Moorbounder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll be back in a little bit. with a
No, I'm
Moorbounder.
sorry, a bear. He's gonna turn into a brown bear.
Brown bear. Make up your goddamn mind before I leave this room, Shiny.
Yeah, that one. Brown bear.
No take backsies.
Laren, is the wall concentration?
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like. So I'm going to make it a 10-foot, 20-foot diameter cylinder that's centered on the middle of the room, where the portal would appear,
Okay.
and I will blaze on.
Sounds good. All right. So let's get this going. So how big? It's a 10-foot radius, or
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius.
okay? So in the 10-foot radius wall of gloom, to make sure we get all the effects that we need. This is such a small room too.
This is our lair now.
Would help if the dog hadn't destroyed all my stuff earlier. 10-foot radius, where do you want it? Here?
In the middle of the room. I don't care about getting friends because they're immune.
This is the cutest brown bear I have, therefore it is shiny.
Okay, and it's sort of the round. He's not cut off from plane or travel himself, right?
But he is in the private sanctum area already, right? Because
Because we put down private sanctum.
yes.
So, but that doesn't defend against gate.
No, so the idea was Nylumia would. I guess that there would be like between Laren's turn and the Nylumia's pseudo turn, there would be like a couple of seconds where it's not warded against planar travel.
So on Nylumia's turn, she is going to
Finish casting Private Sanctum.
on the room and therefore make it. Okay, cool. That helps me out
Should
with what's
Nylumia
going
be
on.
on the board?
Yeah, I mean, Josh said we could use, so she's vulnerable. Okay. Cool. And then, so you're making the gate so that he ends up in the middle of the wall of gloom.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. This is probably the most technical we've had to set up a map before we got into it that we've ever had to do. Where we're
Well,
like,
usually they're the ones getting ambushed. Not the
yeah,
ones
that
doing
like,
it.
brah. Okay. Perfect. All right. With that, then. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Double ones. So 2.
Nice.
17.
Shiny. What'd you get, Shiny?
15.
Thank you. Right. Naomi is at 15. All right. So. Okay, so we're starting off with Laren. Let's start the round, I guess. So, round comes. You see Ezreal is shunted into the center wall of gloom. So anything that is occurring.
Charisma saving throw against being incapacitated.
Okay, got it.
We're safe. Get off the back. Come on. Good girl.
So charisma save. That's coming to 23.
Yeah, that saves.
Okay.
Like you could use it.
Then your turn.
Then let's see. A gate is dropped because I don't want anyone getting out of here.
Yeah.
And
But I have his allies right here.
Well, yeah, because you can drop concentration whenever. So.
yes. Then I will try to cast Hold Person on Azrael. So Wisdom saving throw.
That is going to be 29.
Yeah, that saves. Laren will move up right against Azrael.
All right, coming in, pink and green flows from them. Even as you throw that, they almost will it to not affect them. They smile. Anything else?
Bonus action will cast Crimson Lash, and that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of Laren's turn, Ezra will raise their hand, and I need 3 of you to make dexterity saving throws.
At advantage.
That's right. And what's your bonus to the save?
6.
Also, I apologize to the rest of the team, but apparently I can't draw a lightning bolt to save my goddamn life. There you are.
30.
You're lightning.
7.
Lightning bolt. See, can't draw.
Art department, there's also a fire elemental on the board, please.
You know what? You should have told me that before I sat down.
It's the cutest bear I've ever seen, though.
Ah, go! Yeah, like I said, it's either berry on. That's why
Okay.
it's shiny.
30 on
Okay.
Laren. What did Shiny get?
27.
27. Okay. I just heard the 7. And then what did
Okay.
Warden get?
21.
21. Okay, so Warden does fail that save. The rest of the other two succeed. So as they put out, pink energy flows around, trying to make a cage around all of you, or each of you, I should say. Laren and Shiny, you dart out of the way as bits of energy grab and pull at you for 12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And Warden, you are encircled and restrained in this cage for 24 necrotic damage.
Was it 2 different instances of damage?
No.
Okay.
So they got 12, you got 24 necrotic.
Okay.
Was it
I
a
need-
spell by any chance? Or...
Yes. Yeah. So they wouldn't have taken any. He'll take 6
Oh.
psychic damage.
So this was not a spell.
Let's see.
Is it a magical effect?
Yes.
Then it's spells and magical effects.
Okay, so you don't take any from what? Because you failed the save.
I take the damage. They don't take it.
They don't take it. Yes. Correct. Okay, sorry. So I was trying to.
And
Whatever
he'll
it
take,
is, I feel like the audio's messing. I'm like missing some parts of sentences. I apologize.
and he'll take 6 psychic damage.
Perfect. Yeah, is it the feedback rules his mind a bit. And then
Wow, good.
it would be Nylumia, and yet I think she was doing.
Nylumia will take her magic action to finish casting Private Sanctum, so no one can teleport out of this place. And I don't really know what Nylumia does, so yes, that's pretty much.
Yeah, the big thing here is that they did private sanctum, so that there can be no more teleportation, and that's in or out, right?
Yeah, in or out. Can Nylumia get behind that cover thing? Because like I don't want to. Yeah.
Looks like we got an inspo in chat. All right, then Shinrael.
Do I roll separate initiative for the elemental, or does it go after my turn?
Just go after your turn.
Okay. Shiny will growl at him, and he is going to cast Wither and Bloom on Azrael at 5th level. So Constitution saving throw.
Nice. That will be 24.
Okay, he saves, so he takes half of 17.
All right, is that necrotic?
Yes.
Okay, you watch as it doesn't seem to do any damage, but he does smile as the wounds inside inflicted upon him by Warden seem to heal.
You hear for the first time in your lives a bear say, "Thump." And Warden, you can roll. Shit. Hold on. Where is
Hit
that?
dice.
Yeah, you can roll hit dice. Each creature spend one of its unspent hit dice. Regain a beat plus the spell. Okay, so that is you can roll 5 hit dice plus 5.
Oh, Jesus. The first one is plus 7. That would go away. Plus 7 again. Plus 11. Plus 3. Nine. And 8, and then plus 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I am almost at max. Appreciate it.
Okay. That's Shiny's turn, and then the elemental is just going to fly up to Azrael and go to the other side of him and do his multi-slam attack. He can do it twice. So
Okay.
2 slam attacks. So that'll be spell attack modifier. Okay, that's plus 11. Does a 17 hit?
The energy around them flares and blocks the attack.
Can the elemental be good with flanking?
Does elemental get flanking?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You're welcome. It's all
Thanks,
I'm helping today.
Thanks, but I rolled worse. So, all right, that is the first attack. Second attack. Oh, that's going to be
Okay.
a 30 to hit.
Okay, they will snap their fingers, and I need a charisma save from the elemental.
Ooh, charisma save. Okay.
I guess he gets a plus 6.
That's going to be 21.
21 will fail, as they are teleported. They're going to teleport them on top of Nylumia, so she catches on fire.
I thought we can't teleport in this room.
I don't think you can teleport out, right?
Oh.
It's like the idea is no one can teleport out or in, but inside
Okay.
it's like
Inside teleportation is working.
Okay.
But it is.
So the fire elemental is going on top of Nylumia?
Yeah, so that also cancels the attack because they're out of range. And thus Nylumia lights on fire.
The bear says the curse word again in Sylvan. Nobody understands. That's my turn.
All right. You all picked this fight. Oh, very cool. Now it is their turn. Okay. Yeah. He definitely hates Laren the most right now. So
Her fault she's a better heir.
they calmly put their hand out to Laren, and you feel your so Laren, while a ghost does have a body at the same time.
yeah.
Like, it's both true. She's this odd in between thing that does have a physical form. And so what would be your corporeal bones begin to rack in pain. You feel as if they are threatening to jut out of your body. I need a strength save.
Don't forget
As you
there's
hold
an
in and you're trying to
inspiration
literally
chat.
hold your inside of your body together.
Yeah, 11.
11. With that, your the bones prick your stomach, and spectral organs are flung out across the room. As he rips your body and spreads it around for 58 piercing damage.
Mamma mia.
I will use my reaction to have that. That's one of the features I have.
Perfect.
Okay.
And this pain knocks you prone. And even as you feel yourself moving, you feel like some muscle tissue has been ripped out, making it impossible for you to stand up.
I guess Laren's fighting from the floor today, guys.
With that, they will concentrate, and their form becomes shadowy and dark. And they float up and go on top of the barrel in the corner, away from everybody. Technically, I do believe you have an op attack, Laren.
Is prone a disadvantage or?
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage.
Okay, cool. I will not take it. And I forgot they need to make at the start of their turn another charisma saving throw. Forgot about it.
Okay. No worries here. So that is 30.
Yeah, that makes it.
Okay. Warden.
I am restrained.
Yes. You save at the
Uh,
end of your turn.
I will use my bonus action in face step right in front of him. I'll just
Yes.
I'm in the summer season, so I'll just burst into flames and then reappear right next to him. And I will attack him.
All right. As you go to attack, they're going to go ahead and try to teleport you away from them. I need a charisma save.
Good luck.
You're good at.
How does 35?
Yeah, and you resist his movement to get you away, so you can attack as normal.
I'll approach him and say, "These were just the first people I saw in that dungeon. I probably would have helped you if I saw you first, but you were too late." 26.
That hits.
19 damage, and he has disadvantage on his first attack next turn.
Nice.
18, probably gonna miss.
That does miss.
It's gonna miss, but the sword, lightning's gonna come off the side of it, so maybe make a second, basically sword as it misses, and then I'll add 10 to that roll. Channel Divinity.
Ooh.
28.
That hits.
For 10 damage.
Nice. Right.
And that.
Dragon Magic, you see, begins to cut open, and it looks like there's, as you cut in the skin, it's as if the red tiefling skin is open, and underneath there's like other layers of skin that you're cutting through.
Okay.
So he's layered it on top of itself.
And I need a bonus action to smite, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think that is it.
Oh,
Well, actually, no, yeah, I used my bonus action. Yep.
very cool. Then we go to Laren.
Laren cannot get up. She'll crawl to the other corner of the room. So we're not cluttered. Oh, can she go to the other one? Like, that's not quite diagonal from Asro, but the other... Yeah, thanks.
I mean, technically they're all diagonal, but whatever.
Well, true.
It's fine, I understood.
And she'll cast psychic glance at Azrael
Let's
for
go.
intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save for 34.
Yep, that saves. So that is damage. So half of 15 points of psychic.
Nice. Just cause them to get back as they are trying to unravel the spell, but they hold their head. You common murderers.
Can't argue with that.
That wasn't gonna argue.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
arguing now?
Unfortunately not. Then she will bonus action cast Force Buckler for some bonus to AC, because there's nothing else to do, and yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. Resting. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to Shiny.
Why can't Laren get up?
Because he tore out the muscle fibers to her legs.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me. That was me, not Shiny.
But I mean, you've seen healing magic, you know. Actually, that is, well, yeah. You have seen healing magic heal that type of thing.
Okay, Shiny is going to bonus action cast a 3rd level healing word on her.
Okay. Now you only get your druid, your spells that come with being your druid, right? That can go.
I do.
your
I can
water
cast
type?
spells. I have beast spells, beast-shaped spells, so I can, as long as it doesn't cost a material component, I can cast spells.
Perfect. There we go.
So 20 hit HP to you, Laren.
Thank you.
All right, Larian, you feel your muscles reform. You think you can stand up?
And then Shiny is going to, sorry, art department, the bear's really cute, but Shiny is going to cast Shape Change on himself. And he's going to take the form of an adult silver dragon.
Sure, just let me go get another thing.
Okay, you said it couldn't use material components?
Yes.
Shape change uses material components. A jade circlet with 1,500 gold pieces.
One second. And no, sorry. It's except any spell that consumes its material component.
Consumes. My apologies.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Or uses a material component with a okay, never mind. So
Okay,
all right, take
cool.
that. All right.
Which you can drop, it just.
Yeah, but I already okay. Well, it's a bonus action to drop wild shape, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Then Shiny. Sorry. So then Shiny is just going to how bad does the Laren look?
Pretty good.
Okay. Then you know what? He's just going to drop a 3rd level moonbeam on Azrael for
Nice.
1 round, I guess. This is the shape change.
Sure, make me get up and get the damn silver dragon just to tell me I can do it.
Oh no! Don't put the dragon away.
I did it, you dumbass!
So it's a con save.
You stay there until you have to.
Okay, can
Don't
save.
make any do work.
That is 29.
All right, so he'll take 9 points of radiant damage.
Matt,
Nice.
could you please move your head to the other end so that you're not on top of Azrael? Thank you.
And the so that's Shiny's turn. The elemental will fly over. How does it move actually? The elemental will go over to Azrael and try to do 2 slam attacks. Is there any kind of? Yep.
Nice.
It's going to be a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
So that's 1d10. 10. So 14 plus, so 18 points of fire damage.
Very nice. You can see their skin seems to be enchanted. The magic, the fire doesn't burn them as much as you'd like.
And that's going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits as well.
That's going to be 11 points of fire damage. How did he react to the radiant damage that Shiny dropped on him?
The radiant seemed to it took all of it.
Okay. Radiant is good.
Very cool.
Druids can talk in wild shape in this new edition.
It's true.
That'll be my full turn.
Right. So with that, I think seeing everything that occurred there is going to go ahead and gesture towards Laren some more. Laren, as you feel more of your insides being thrown out by your bones, I need a strength save.
Uh, 17 strength save.
Okay. A fail that is 55 piercing.
Having it again.
All right. Again, more of you is prevented from standing up. And they will take their shadow form once more and provoke Apotex as they're going to move kind of to the other corner of the room. Get away from all these peeps best they can. So that'll be Elemental and Warden.
28 for 14 damage.
Okay. All right, so your blade passes harmlessly through their form. For the slashing.
What about the radiant?
So what is it all radiant?
No, there was, let me double check,
Yeah.
but there's a D8 of radiant.
Yeah, the radiant would hit them.
Oh, is it not rolling a D8 for Radiant Strike? No, it's not. So it's not rolling the D6 for the other one. Okay. That is 6 radiant, and there's an extra 2d6 from last turn that it didn't roll. For another 5 radiant.
Nice. All right, Elemental, they use their op attack.
Yes. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Woohoo!
Ooh, nice.
All right, so that'll be plus 8. 14 plus 8 is what? 22?
14 plus 8, yep.
22 fire.
Nice, have to 11. Very good. As Azrael sits there, you could just hand over the book. Like having a book, that would be preferable. And we go to Warden.
I'll start walking my way towards him and say, should have been there first. Finders keepers, as they say. And as I walk over, lightning will start charging on the tattoos on my arms, and I will go ahead and attack and smite him.
Achoo,
30 to hit.
Ooh, very nice.
14 damage, and then is he undead?
Well, he will count as that, yes.
He will. Okay. I'll do a 3rd level divine smite for 16, and then since he's undead, it's another D8 and a D6 for another 8 damage.
Nice.
And then I guess I have another attack. Uh, 23.
Yes, that hits.
So 20, 27 damage.
Nice. Okay, strikes hitting their form. Again, you feel like you haven't hit their core. It's like ripping off different pieces of them.
Okay.
Their skin. All right. And
Just on a wild goose chase, he's not in any way shape shifted or formed, right? Because it would have
Correct.
dropped in the moonbeam. Okay.
Does it seem like he has some sort of spell on him that's doing this?
you think this is actually something to do with his form? Like this is something about him, and not necessarily a spell upon him.
Okay.
So at the end, my
seem like his-
magic alone will be used here, as there is a burst of pink energy that flows through the room, eating away, it seems, at all the magics that are going on. And I need wisdom saves from everybody.
Yeah, I'll just. Oh no, don't have that.
33.
Nice.
I love the path.
It's gonna fail. It's 18.
Okay, yep. And then what did Shiny get?
I'm doing math. Give me a second. Let's roll the 17 plus 11 is 28 plus 5, 34.
34. Okay, so you don't get affected, but Warden does. So you can't benefit from magic items or cast spells of 4th level or higher.
Whatever.
And if it's next
I don't have any.
He's
Oh, I
like,
guess
I'm a pally. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So it means like your magic sword and those types of things are non-functional for you.
I mean,
Okay.
it's still a sword.
It's true. But it ends at the end of his turn, so it'll come back by the time you back there. And then we go to Laren.
Laren will cast. Let's see, what is the spell called? Yeah, she'll cast Blade of Disaster.
Nice.
And she'll have the swords appear right next to Azrael. Let's see.
That's targeting them.
No, it's a summon thing, though they are not creatures. I don't know what.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. So my spell attack to hit. Sorry, I'm looking at how this works. Ooh, not 20. So I get an extra something. So the total is going to be 95 points of force.
Nice. That racks their body, and they scream as it comes across their face, and you see as like it almost looks like part of their mouth is ripped open, and then you see like 2 other mouths revealed.
Ooh.
Look at your revulsions. You go, gotta keep spares around.
Fair.
Wait,
yeah,
this is not even hit the real him.
I mean, no. Looks like it. Then that was the bonus action. I get to cast. Let's do. Sorry. I'll do Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level, so I get to stand up, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll do that. That's Laren's turn.
Okay. No, let me say here. Sorry, and then we'll go to Shiny.
Shiny is going to bonus action drop wild shape and then uses action to cast shape change into a Dote Silver Dragon.
He's so proud of himself.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. And he's going to look at Ward and say, "Move."
And I can ride you technically.
Oh, true, yeah.
I do have mounted
The
combatant.
fire elemental goes away because this is a concentration spell.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Well,
Alright.
if you can like put me on your back, I do believe I can.
Oh,
give you
can I
bonus.
do that? Can I put my hand
Yeah,
underneath him and
I guess you can. Yeah. But we're not going to have him move out of the range of Azrael, though, for the purpose of this, I think.
Yeah. I didn't want to.
I know. I just wanted to be clear.
Question. So, start of Azrael's turn, they still need to make the charisma saving throw, though I am 100% sure they'll make it. But still,
Okay. What is it from?
the wall. It's
Oh,
like,
because they're within a certain distance of.
yeah, it's like 20 feet. It's like the entire room.
Perfect. Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
Very cool. You never know. So I'm all good with rolling it.
All right, nothing else can fit in this goddamn room.
We already pre-summoned. Okay, cool. So now he's just here. So his eyes will focus on Warden as he begins to whisper, "This world cannot be saved. All one needs to do is cry and watch it burn." As he'll force a wisdom save from Warden.
Let's see if I can roll a decent save to save my life. Oh, 31.
31! Woo! There we go. That you survive. Okay, so looking at this, help me out. So currently, no spells are affecting you, right, Warden?
I had foresight on me.
Foresight. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's true. I think I know what he's going to focus on. So he's actually going to go ahead and his what?
And Circle of Power. I don't know if that's gone or not.
Okay.
Sorry.
Their hand becomes green, a mixture of green and pink, and it seems almost like it's absorbing the energy around as he goes to smack the shiny dragon in the face.
Rude.
Is this like a melee attack?
Yeah, it would have to be.
I will make it attack me instead.
You got it. That is a 30
Sure.
for 25 necrotic damage.
He'll take 6 psychic damage.
Perfect. Then give me a wisdom save.
27.
Okay, very good. And he'll go for another slap at the dragon. This one was a reaction. So 33 to the dragon.
Oh, yep.
I believe I can do it. Is it? They make it a reaction in this edition?
Not sure what effect you're using.
Mounted combatant.
Oh, that's
You can
amazing.
You can force an attack targeted on your mount to target you instead. It doesn't say it's a reaction. So I think I can just take it again.
Okay, so are you going to continue to do that? I'll just aim at you.
Yeah. I mean, technically he does have disadvantage for foresight, but I don't really care if he hits me.
Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. Let me read that again, actually. You can force it that hits your mount. Okay, so if he's aiming at the dragon, then he doesn't have disadvantage.
Okay.
And then you're making it hit you instead.
Yeah.
Is what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to roll it against that because that's actually what he wants to happen. So, all right, then that will be, this is amazing. I love it. 34 necrotic.
Okay.
Half it. And then a wisdom save.
21.
21 will fail. So that is all the spells, other than ones that has been put on you by Azrael, immediately end.
Okay, so foresight is gone.
Yes.
I'd rather that be gone than shape change.
Yeah, all the effects end.
Okay.
For you.
It would have been really uncomfortable when you landed on Shiny if it did, or Shiny if it had changed.
And he takes 6 more psychic damage.
6 psychic. Perfect. And interesting. All right. Seeing that, you see now their hand changes to pure pink. The green goes away as they go to strike Shiny again.
How many attacks this guy got?
4. Is it coming at you?
Yeah.
Got it. That is 26 to hit. Well, so 26 to hit the dragon, which it does. So then it hits you. This time, pain racks your body for 27 psychic damage.
Okay.
And but the pain does not end. Now, all your attacks deal half damage as you try to push through. So, what you can do is every time you make an attack, you can make a con save to end the effect.
Okay.
is how it's going to work. And kind of smiling at this, their hand burns in black and red flame as they go to hit Shiny for a dirty 20 for the dragon.
That'll hit.
Is this the same attack? Same type of attack? Or a different flame in their hand?
It changed. I narrated it being a different type.
Okay. I will let this one go through.
You got it. So that is 37 fire to the shiny dragon.
Okay.
Okay. And as you do, the blood in your body begins, you feel it like begin to superheat inside of you as the flames now roiling. So I'll let you know on your next turn, if you take an action and a bonus action, you would take additional fire damage.
I'm glad I let you take that one.
And you know what I want to do here, because they're kind of,
Where are they gonna go?
yeah, they really don't have anything to do here. We'll go to Warden.
So after, can I use one of my legendary actions?
Yeah, the stupid way things are running. Go ahead.
Sorry, Matt.
No,
He's going to do a cold gale. So Dex save 19.
Got it. So that is, yeah, it would be right there. Let me just double check here. Okay, cool. So that's a dex save, you said?
Yes.
Perfect. That is 22.
So he'll take 5 points of cold damage.
Oh, jeez. Only 5? Okay.
Yeah, the legendary action's only like a 4d6.
Oh, that's true, because it's only... it looks like he's resistant to the cold damage.
Mm.
2. All right, go ahead, Warden.
Does he seem like he has any spells on him currently? Like, actively?
I'll tell you, no. Doesn't
No,
look like he had
okay.
time to get spells on him. Seems
Okay.
to be a lot of enchantments that just he seems to have augmented himself.
And he's not concentrating on anything currently?
No, he doesn't have any concentration.
I won't do that then. They changed that too. Okay. So with the one that does half damage, I attack first and then do the con save?
Correct. So,
Okay, I'll go ahead and do my first attack. Oh, that's terrible. That misses.
okay, but go ahead and make the con save.
Oh, okay, sorry. Con 25.
25 makes it, so now it can do full
Okay.
damage.
And I did crit. So I know it's not worth as much anymore, but still.
Well, just because you just don't get your
Yes.
stuff.
14 plus 17 is 31, and then That's a wisdom save. That's a strength save. We'll do. No, he's undead. I think I'll just smite. I'll regular smite him.
Okay.
At do 4th level again, or for the first time, I guess. For another 22.
Nice.
That is my turn.
All right. Can see there. What almost appears like there's 4 different shades of tiefling skin. Like you see white and blue, like different carnations almost. Now this piece has been ripped away. He is bloodied.
Legendary action.
So here's the deal. You technically can only do that after his turn.
It's just enemies.
Yeah, you can have
Oh,
legendary
that's
action after an enemy's
Yeah,
turn.
see, you just think you could do it more often because he's always using it against you.
Right. Because
Oh,
you're their enemy.
Well, no, I thought that because the thing says immediately after another creature's turn. Okay, but that's cool. All right.
Okay. I'll double check that. If I start changing it, I will allow you to go by the same rule.
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm
totally fine just how we'll- That's how we'll move that. And you already just did one. Never mind. We'll just go from here. Laren.
Oh, I will cast lightning bolt. Just targeting at Astral, I guess. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I think because of what their actual block is, so we should be able to do that. Yep. Um, 24.
Yeah, that saves. So half of. Let's see. 11 points of lightning, ignoring resistance if they have any.
All right, the scream. We can make a deal.
A bit late for that, don't you think? Bonus action, Blade of Disaster.
Nice.
Another nat 20. These blades are doing 85 points of force.
No.
And then 17 to hit, which I assume will miss.
Yes.
Yep. Then yeah, that's Laren's turn. Everything.
Okay, man, they are. After that, they're going to scream as these pink boats leap from their body and start to fill the room, just firing as they scream. I need dexterity saving throws.
Are these magical?
They're magical.
This magic moment. Oh, sorry.
35.
Nice.
25.
It's a +6 your bonus or a +5?
Yep. +6.
So 22.
22 just makes it. So that is half of 78 for 39.
Circle of Power is gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use my reaction to take none, and then I don't even think it's a reaction for you. I think it's just you take none.
So we take no damage?
All right, so that just does nothing. Go ahead, Laren. No.
No, that was Laren's turn. I think now it's
That's right. Shiny. Sorry about that.
Okay, Shiny is going to rear back, and he is going to multi-attack. He's going to rear back and try to hit him with his his new giant silver claws. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yes.
3, 8, 5, 8 plus 8, 16 slashing damage, plus 4 cold damage. Another rend attack. That's going to be 23 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be 6, 11 plus 8, 19 slashing damage plus 2 cold damage. And then Shiny will rear back and say, "You need to chill out," and cast Cold Breath on him. DC 20 con save, please.
All right. Let's see. You do breath with the attacks these days? I haven't
It
found
says
a new dragon.
I can replace one attack with the use of my paralyzing
That's
breath
right.
or spell.
That's right. Very cool. All right. What's the save again?
20 con.
Nice. All right. 25.
Okay, nothing happens.
All right.
And that's his turn.
Got it. All right. Then I think Glaring and Larian, he'll speak of the horrors and uselessness of the world. And I need a wisdom save.
this is also magical, right?
Why would
Yes.
that work on Lair in a role?
I know the world is a beautiful place. Yeah, 34.
All right. Be immune. And I get this. Gonna go right ahead and go to Smack Warden directly.
Oh, they've given up on smacking Shiny.
Ooh, only a 16.
That'll miss, actually.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, a natural 1.
That'll miss too.
And then a 25.
Sure.
Okay. This is going to be 30 psychic damage.
Okay, and he'll take 6.
Nice. And that would do the half. Yep. Then they turn their hand to fire. Try again here. For 29 to hit Warden.
Sure.
That's going to be 37 fire damage. Then you feel your blood burning. Your bonus and an action.
Was that not a wisdom save before? Or is it just that's just on hit?
No, that just happens.
Just happens, okay.
Yeah. The wisdom save is when it was ending magical effects.
Okay.
If it
Gotcha.
attacked.
Oh, gotcha.
Then Warden.
How bad do I think this burning is going to be?
Oh wait, sorry. Can I do a legendary action again?
No.
That was his turn, right?
Yeah.
Warden. Okay.
Go.
Ah, boo. That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
That will miss. Is able to duck under whatever your claw.
Okay,
No.
carry on.
Go.
I'll tell you, it'll be 5d6.
Okay. Okay. Um, he will, very bloodied right now. Just necrotic energy just leaking out of all of his wounds. He'll clutch his chest with his shielded hand and give himself 85 lay on hands points.
Nice.
Almost worth my admiration. But as you were before, this time it looks like you're going to come up a little short. And I'll go ahead and attack him again. 28.
That hits.
26. And then, it's going to miss this time. As he slams the sword into the armor, it stops, and he'll reach into the sky and pull down a bolt of lightning, adding +10 to that roll to make it a 27.
Very nice.
For 15 damage.
Very good. Breathing so hard as they're going to come on. We can work together.
I don't work with losers.
All right, then we'll go to Laren.
Laren will bonus action command her Blades of Disaster to attack. 21.
That hits.
So the damage is going to be 26 points of force.
Nice. Not the double critting roll.
No. Oh, but this is a double crit. So damage is going to be
What do you get? 2 attacks, Blades Disaster?
up to 2 melee spell attacks. I didn't read it wrong. Phew. So the damage 83 points of force.
83. It comes down. How do you want to kill him?
I do flavorfully. Laren's blade cuts into his chest, and Laren herself almost rushes forward to him at dashing speed, and her hands reaches into his chest to pull out his heart. Will you let me do that? Because she hasn't taken her action yet.
Absolutely. Oop. Hey, Lumia!
You came just in time to see me do this.
Yes,
Hey,
you
Lumia.
run in and grab Ezreal's heart. What do you want to do?
And Laren reaches for the Book of Vile Darkness and presses the heart against its cover.
I'm out before something bad happens.
Because she was given a quest to get Azra's heart.
Indeed, to get their heart, right?
Yes.
Laren?
You put it in, and the book flares with dark energy as a mouth opens up and eats the heart. As you go, no. And you watch as the body of Azrael turns to dust, and pink and green magics flare around Laren as she attunes to the Book of Vile Darkness. And even her eyes glow balefully.
Well, I don't think I can bring him back now.
I do apologize about that.
Yeah, but okay, what did you just do? What was all the? You kind of just went, whoosh, all over yourself.
Well, the inheritor has lost his inheritance, so I'm claiming it.
What do you plan on doing with this inheritance?
You see, I'm not going to lie to you, but an inheritor does not necessarily have to inherit the forecomers' attitude on the world, their path, or anything ideological necessarily. I just wanted the knowledge.
So you're not on some sort of war path, like he was?
No. What purpose would that serve?
Plenty.
Okay, but like, do you have special powers or something now? What was all that energy? Are you possessed by the Whispered One? Wait, sorry. Are you possessed by the Whispered One?
Can one possess a ghost? That is another question, isn't it?
Oh, Warden, you look like crap. And he will cast heal on Warden for
Okay.
80 HP.
That puts him at max.
But you can get off me now.
I'll hop off. Thanks for the ride. Hopefully it wasn't too unpleasant.
Alright. So, I'm going to remind you, if you do anything that can be considered good, your attunement ends.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing Warden's a neutral kind of guy.
Trying to think of a good thing Laren has ever done.
So, Josh, we just gated Azrael to the vault and murdered him. Is what happened.
Gotcha. I kind of guessed.
He turned to dust? Do wizards normally turn to dust?
Devils do.
I will. When I die.
You're already dead.
So what do you plan on doing with the army of undead he's amassing?
I suppose we'll still have to get through them to get to the heart. Don't we?
How did you get there in the first place? Well, I guess he brought new undead. I've been trying to get Vasselheim to go beyond their walls. Maybe an army of undead can incentivize them enough to finally do a little battle outside their own walls. Be good for them.
Do you want
Wait.
to contact?
What? You want? You want to attack your own city with an army of dead?
I'm not sure how you got that from that, but it wouldn't be the last thing I did. No, I want Vasselheim to march on name of place where all the undead are, and fight, like they should be doing.
So you wish to contact Vasselheim about this?
I do.
If you do, can you leave out the fact that my friend just got that book? Because I'm pretty sure they'll look at that as a bigger problem than the army of undead.
I think I'm pretty good at lying. I think I'll be all right.
Also, did we want to like the army of undead? Are we talking about the Deadlands above table?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we start a war with them, Laren, I'm just gonna point this out. You are in a good position to possibly take a coup.
A coup of who?
The Deadlands.
Coup.
She's a ghost. She could be like their new queen.
Who's ruling
Oh,
the dead?
speaking of queens, Nilumia, I think you were in the bathroom. But the Bright Queen told us that when we let that spirit out when we destroyed the lock, all across Zoras, earthquakes have been happening.
So back to my point, we should definitely put Laren as the new queen of the Deadlands, because then that will help us fix the problems with the world. Because we'll have another army on our side.
Well, I think there's an issue with that. She communed with Vecna, and it seems like they were loyal to Azrael, not an inheritor, to speak of.
The title of the inheritor doesn't seem to hold much weight. Oh, poor Vecna.
Yeah, but I mean, every king might be loyal. They might be loyal to Azrael as the king, but like, if he's gone now, there's going to be a power siege, isn't there? For the next place?
To agree. There might be opportunities after we, well,
And
deal with the heart.
again, learn for the fact of it, Azrael wasn't technically fully undead, was he? How could he lead the undead when he wasn't undead? When you are?
Judging from the ways he acted, I do
sure he
agree.
was headed towards lichdom eventually, but I mean, you're a ghost. You've grown with this and lived with it for how old are you?
A couple of centuries, I lost count.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't seem like he wanted this army to begin with. You said you wanted knowledge. What good is an army to you?
Other
You
forces
could march
might.
it on Zorhas to help them with whatever's going on there.
True.
But I don't know if that is too good of a deed for you.
I certainly is. But still, I believe there are problems at hand. We haven't even figured out what forces Azrael has gathered in Versklad, what we need to get through to deal with this part of our problem first. Things might change. Things are on the table.
And we've got to go to Shadowfell.
To meet, hopefully not meet, but I suspect we might. At least deal with followers of Vecna who does not want the herd destroyed.
I think that might be... I don't know if I would call that good or bad, destroying the heart of a forgotten god.
That is for my own good, which doesn't put it in that category, I believe. I still have a
That'd be-
piece of me missing. I have to figure
think
out how to
that'd be
deal with that.
A good use for your potential new army, March on Shadowfell.
Sending an army of undead to Vecna, I wouldn't do that. It sounds like a bad idea.
Laren, I forgot to mention, now that you're attuned to that book, there's going to be some side effects.
What?
What?
A version of me had lost their hearing.
You're gonna lose a hand.
And an eye.
She still had
Why
her
would she-
eyes and hand.
Why would she lose you, Warden?
Good point. Didn't think about that.
So, Laren, you can't even buy coffee for somebody, or donate to a pauper, or help an old lady cross the street.
Depending on the motivation, Shiny.
If it's
I
like
guess you could
an
help an old
even
lady cross the
charity.
street right into a wagon.
You can't judge the actions' moral alignment just by looking at the very surface of what I do.
Hey, Lumia, look, I'm a silver dragon.
I was wondering why you were talking like that. I mean, you know, I have a thing for silver dragons. This is a little weird.
Immediately drop shape change.
Thank you.
Ew.
Hey, it's not my fault. I'm into dragons, okay? So, what's our next plan now? Since you guys ganged Azrael like that because we're badass.
Well, we couldn't have done it without your help, Ilumia. You're the one who cast the ward around this place that prevented him from popping out.
Private sanctum.
Of course I
Truly,
did.
truly an idea,
like
Naluya.
Oh, by the way, you're burning.
Oh yeah, a fire elemental sat on you.
Yeah, we're gonna call it. You took 100 damage
100
Wait.
damage?
between all the things that were running around.
Okay, well, Ilumia, I will spend 9 of my balms of the summer court, so you can heal 9 hit dice plus 9.
96, wasn't it?
Jeez. Oh wait, I'm not drinking anymore.
13.
So it looks like we're divided amongst 3 places right now. Jorhas, Shadowfell, and the Deadlands.
Well, hold on. Since this is all happening, and we haven't decided yet, now let me do the sending. Hey, Queen, what's going on? I heard some earthquakes are happening. Like,
Hey, Queen.
A volcano rises
Oh no.
to the north. We see it, magma going everywhere. We've set up parts, but something seems to be crawling from the ground itself.
so guys, I guess new development. Jorhas is getting a volcano, and there's something crawling under the earth that's leaving magma.
I hear volcanoes are great for tourism.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Do we think this is because the heart's still beating?
Well, do we know if Zerial's still on the plane material?
I mean, you haven't heard of them recently.
Since they've left? Okay.
It's possibly because of the entity we just released, the Satoshi. I don't know what they do, but earthquakes and volcanoes might be their thing.
Well, I don't know if I can fight a volcano.
Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it?
we can destroy the heart. I think that might stop it.
I mean, that should definitely be our first thing since we're already here.
Your thoughts for the thing that would have been the thing you released when you destroyed the lock. So you don't think destroying the heart is going to do anything about that?
Okay. Never mind.
Well, also, let's not forget that Mars.
Still needs his sword fighting back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again,
I thought he got it back.
I also need to get rid of my very tired state. But that can wait if you believe other courses of action might help.
I
Well,
mean, what? We're going to release the other. Like, there's probably going to be another creature we're going to release when we go do the other heart, right? So, like, maybe we should just like release them all.
And take care of them all at once. I like that
Yeah.
thinking. Create
Why are
all the
we-
problem first.
Why are we releasing the heart again?
We have to destroy the other heart that's in the Shadowfell before we can destroy the one that's in.
No,
And I'm sure there's probably like a lock or something on that one too.
no, we're going to the Shadowfell to destroy a lock. The only heart is in the Deadlands.
The first glad, the thing that you were.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
Right. Oh,
Correct. So you wanted to go to the Shadowfell to undo one of the locks so that you could go back and destroy the heart, which relieves some of the cursed things and fulfills what you promised the Forgotten God to give them a final release. That is.
and once we get that final release, Laren gets restored and Mars gets restored.
I thought
Okay.
Mars licked the heart and got restored.
Did he?
I feel like he did, right?
He might have gotten it back. I know.
Okay.
I know. Laren still is.
Yeah, we still need to fix Laren though, because she has permanent exhaustion right now. And memory loss.
Surely not important memories if I gave them up.
Surely.
All right. So I'm going to say our department really wants to make the mini for the Roshaner one. So don't do that one
Okay.
today.
Oh,
Then yeah, I say we go to the Shadowfell and unlock let out whatever we have to, come back, deal with the heart, and then we go take on these two big creatures that we just released on Earth. It's fine.
they might be little creatures. They could be
Yeah.
like, the Titan, the Titan hamster of fire and lava.
It
No?
could very well be that the Titan hamster of fire and lava.
Okay, let me just get this because this way I could appropriately communicate. Sorry, that gate spell threw us. We're like, what?
yeah.
It threw me. I just got here. I'm like, what? Azrael's dead? He was the end boss. What?
I know. Well, yeah.
Just wait till Aiden finds out too.
I would say Nyalumia, you look at the remains. You can tell somebody who's been secured with a clone spell.
I figured that. I was gonna ask if I could eventually make an Arcana
I'll let
check.
you Arcana go. on that
Okay.
one. But
26, yeah.
Okay, so your plan is Shadowfell to the Citadel first.
I think so.
Is that accurate?
How do you guys feel?
Well,
I think that sounds like a plan.
It doesn't have to be. I just want to get for my own.
It sounds like it.
sounds like a plan to me too.
Do
Okay.
the Shadowfell.
And then you said after that you wanted to do what?
Take on the heart because we obviously will be coming back here, and then we'll get Laren's removed, and then we'll go after the monsters.
Well, not here. We're in the fire plane right now, but back to
Yeah, back to where the heart's at. You guys brought him to the fire plane and took him out. Damn.
yeah.
It gets
We're in
cold
the.
when I like just like start thinking away. Jeez.
Oh, that's because the silver dragon. I did a cold breath. That's why it's a silver dragon. That's why it's cold. It's cold in here right now.
Yeah, yeah.
We're still inside the vault. We never left.
Did we want to take a day's rest and then go to
Yes.
the Shadowfell?
Yes, please.
All right. How would you like to go about that?
Hey, Laren, is this your vault now?
No,
We like sleep in it? Well, I mean, you are the inheritor, right?
I'm not so sure about that. If so, the title won't last long. Vecna doesn't like the idea of the heart getting destroyed. But I do have the spell slot for another mention if we wish to rest right here.
I was gonna offer that too if I had it.
I say we rest here for the night. and
Yeah, I
head
can't think of
forward.
any place more secure. It's kind of like somebody can just break in. Oh wait.
We didn't break in. We were invited in.
Well, that's true. But we destroyed the lock, so
That doesn't mean that the city of Brass's vault is just gonna let people start teleporting in here.
Good point.
Okay. So everything nice and secure. You want to take your long rest in here? That's what I'm hearing.
Yep. We're gonna mansion it up.
Don't want to do it in the Shadowfell.
Okay. Fair enough. So you hop into the mansion. And any conversations RP everybody wants to have?
Now Lemmy will do her mansion tonight, so then Warden can see it. Warden, it's a total different version of Nightly than Laren's. So we walk in. First thing you're greeted by are these little unicorn fairies that now she's kind of designed to have a Shinril like essence of like face to them. And in the middle is a giant silver dragon and her kind of standing like heroically. And she's like still her size. And then across, like, you see pictures of like what would be the Feywild, pictures of like old Summer Court members. You see pictures of the first Razgard she was with to this group of Razgard members. And also the servants come up to you and offer you coffees and pastries. And then the minute we get inside, Naomi turns to you and goes, "What kind of room do you like?"
Do you have one? I've never seen an. These are in the astral plane, right? So I guess I would know that, but I've never seen an astral storm. So if you can give me a room with a view to an astral storm and thunder.
Okay, I'll give you something. He sits there, concentrates for a minute, and thinks. And then you guys hear a little shaking upstairs in the room, and the shaking doesn't go away. And she's like, "All right, you asked for it. Have fun in there."
I can't sleep without a little thunder.
Yes, this is my mansion. You'll see the coffee and two pastries are representative of the Wizards of the Roast. So feel free as much as you want.
Wizards of the Roast, is that a Feywild?
oh no, that's our coffee chain that we own.
Coffee chain.
Yes, we're actually now known in a few spots. Roshana, Whitestone, Nicodranus, Singorn, Hell. No, we didn't get the one in Hell.
Oh,
Damn it. But yeah, we have a few spots across Exandria. Ooh, Vasselheim. How's your connections there?
They're pretty good. I have people in all of the temples. I've
Yeah.
worked with the Slayer Stake.
Do you guys like coffee?
They love coffee. I think that city runs on coffee.
All right. And then she like sits down for a second, and you see her like pull out this piece of paper, starts writing, and then she hands you over a contract. So officially, you haven't been made a Rasgard member yet. If you would like perks of the Rasgard Corporation and health insurance benefits, and you must fill out this contract.
Can I read this contract? Am I signing my soul over to the Feywild? What is this?
No, it's just saying
We
you're
don't
now
collect
official.
souls.
All of us. You're just officially part of the Rasgard now. You also possibly now enact in after a good 3-month probation period to possibly get a clone if you would choose so. We do offer that such chance. You do get a cut of the Wizards of the Roast and possibly Wizards of the Toast coming soon. Profit.
Is that a bakery?
No, the Wizards of the Toast is our wedding facility.
Ah,
It's in the works. We do own a house in Roshana called the Jor House. You have stake in that now, I assume, and now are part of Den Rasgard of Jorhas also, or the Queen of. Yes.
Oh, we have a house in Nicodranus too.
Yeah, we have that too.
Warden will go ahead and sign it. I've certainly signed worse deals. You won't believe what they make you do over in the Slayer's Take.
Rolls it up, sticks it away with all her other ones. Thank you.
I'll see what I can do to get you a coffee spot.
That would be
That's
nice.
fine.
Did you read the fine print?
I can barely read.
Perfect.
This is certainly different from Laren's. It's nice, but I wouldn't say it's my vibe. But I would like to see that room you made. I'll head up to the room.
Now let me elbow Shiny. Did you hear that? This place wasn't his vibe. Hers was. Romance is in the air.
I mean, maybe play this one a little cooler, Nylumia. The last time you got involved, he ran away.
I know I have to learn how to but this one signed a contract. So, binding.
Just be chill. Like
Okay.
you gotta like. I mean, it took I don't know how many years before Mars finally made a move. You just gotta wait like that, 2-3 years.
Okay, fine.
I'm sorry that we weren't able to save your friend or redeem him.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a chance. He's a wizard. That's not his only body. Now he's just gonna be more irritated.
Yeah, I mean, if it helps, I was trying to incapacitate him. I think silver dragons can use this breath that paralyzes people, but he resisted it. But,
They totally
wait,
can.
so that means he's probably back in Rexendrum.
If that's where he
Still-
keeps his clone, I mean,
Well, I just mean he's still out there doing horrible things. And now he hates us even more than he did before. But I guess now he knows we can hurt him.
very
Wait,
true.
what if we gate him again?
There's a question. What if we meet them again?
Sorry, my dog was screaming.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought. So, you know, he's probably out there doing more horrible things then, and I don't. I don't know what we'll do when we find him again. How many
Can I
clones
ask
do you
you
think he
something?
has?
Hold on, can I ask you something?
Yeah. Hmm?
Did you fulfill any of your anger or revenge?
Are you asking if I feel better?
Uh-huh. You were very angry before when we ran away first. Did killing him make you feel better?
No. Even when you were in the bathroom, Laren and Warden were talking to me and telling me that, it's probably for the best that we kill him. And Laren asked me how many Fey lives is his redemption worth. And I have to admit, I said none. I don't enjoy hurting anything, even him. But I'm responsible for people, and I can't let him to continue doing what he's doing.
Shinriel, you are the right choice for the king of the Autumn Court. Right there is proving you're the right choice. You can still see the good and redemption in somebody, but also know what you have to do and make that judgment call. Not blinded by your anger, but by what's going on in the situation. You're growing. He kind of like pats you on the head. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. When I was a kid, I thought being the king was just, or queen was just like all parties all the time.
Oh, it used to be. There was like 100 years where I just got drunk, and I mean, how do you think I met my husband?
That's what you're saying is the previous generation completely ruined it for the rest of us that came after, huh?
That's kind of what happens. It's the cycle of life. But I have faith in your generation will do better.
I'm gonna go sleep with my husband. I mean, like get in bed with him. Like, I'm gonna go to bed, and he's gonna be there. Good night.
Good night.
Shiny goes to bed.
All right. Anything else?
Warden will knock on Laren's door.
Laren will open the door.
Can I come in?
Yes.
I know, being from Vasselheim, it's hard to say that we're on the same side, but I may have been sent by Vasselheim. That doesn't mean everything I do is for the good of Vasselheim. What are you really going to be doing with this army if you get the opportunity?
Well, I think Azrael, the thing with Azrael is as much as he looks and acts like he's undead, as much as he leads an army of undead, he doesn't, I believe, understand what undeath means for those who spend long enough time in it. So there is this rush. I feel like he's rushing to do something, to push for something, to wage a war, to expand the territories he owns, to achieve a goal in limited time. But the thing with undeath is time is the thing that matters the least.
I think that can be said for living beings too.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Vasselheim. Its plans are in generations, similar to Undead.
Yeah.
But my goals typically don't align with their policies of the temple. They sit on one piece of land and they don't help anyone else. They have an army, but they don't have an army that they're willing to send to help people.
See, sometimes then you understand. You see, if you understand that time is of no importance, then you see that there's no reason for me to rush to do anything, even if I have an army. Time may pass by, things may happen. Some things will not require the use of forces, others may. Making plans for now would just be a waste.
Well, I was hoping you could help me light a fire under their asses. If they had a reason to build up an army and send out an army, the next time they might not need such a great reason to send out an army. And then the next time, it'll be even less. You see where I'm coming from?
Am I understanding correctly that you wish for this army of undead to pose a threat to Vasselheim, so they may take action?
Maybe not a direct threat. It needs to be
Subtle.
something that they can't sit there and hide behind their walls.
I see. So you want a threat, not immediate, as Vecna once did, but great enough that they will take action. And we can...
Maybe targeting other holy sites. Maybe enough to piss them off, get a fire under them, so that they send forces. And they don't sit there and be reactionary to when the next time Vecna comes and he marches another Titan into the city. Next time they can send out an army and stop the Titan where it stood.
You think differently from most I know from Vasselheim.
They just don't. They've been living the same way since the founding, and times are changing, and people need help, and I think they should help them.
I apologize if this next question might offend you. Please don't feel pressured to answer, but did you lose someone because of their inaction?
I lost my parents the first time Vecna invaded. That's why I was raised in the church.
I see. Well, it's too early to think about what we do with an army we don't have. There are steps to take, but I would not be opposed to it, should
I'm glad to
we
hear.
get a chance to.
Just another reason for me to stick around.
Marching an army of undead on holy sites of the prime deities. Oh, I love it.
And Warden will head off to bed.
Very nice. I think there's anything else. All right, then you wake the next day. Ending special in the mansion there, Nylumia.
We're all woken up to. She has made a new donut, and we're for our newest member, and we're calling it the Warden. She's kind of working on the name still, and it's literally a plain donut with like silver frosting for your hair because she sees your silver. She thinks of you as like a silver fox. So
Yeah, and Warden will change back to a winter Eladrin as well that night. So he will come down in all his silver fox glory as an incredibly young Eladrin.
it's the beard, okay? I don't judge Faye. But
It's okay.
yes.
It's a compliment. I'll take it.
You sure do change seasons a lot.
I typically stay in the winter, but I'll go to, since we were in the fire plane, I saw it fitting to blend in a little more. A lot of ice around here.
I never really practiced control over that very much. I kind of just however I'm feeling.
Well, church teaches you a lot of control. Can't go rushing into battles, constantly changing seasons.
Oh, I gotta go meditate and think on what spells I wanted to have. Also, we should go buy 1,500 gold pieces worth of oils just in case we ever need them.
Oils for what?
Some spell.
Where do you want to go shopping in the fire plane for some oil?
No, not here. We don't have any more soul stones, soul coins.
So we'll be waiting till we get back after we save the world again.
Yeah, I guess. Do you think maybe when we get to the Shadowfell, do you think they have like, I don't know, like a go components, grub components, something that will come and deliver the components to us?
Hey, Shiny.
Yeah.
You know what you could work out with? You gave this magical bear
Oh, yes!
commerce who owns magic shops, who can open somehow doors to different places they told us about, which is very strange. Why don't you help figure it out with them that they can set up
magical component
drop-off.
delivery system?
That or magical, their own, what would you call it? Barazon? You do a sending to this bear and place an order, and within 2 days, depending on the gold, they have it sent to you.
This is actually a really cool idea, Nylumia. I feel like whatever god owns this universe is going to be pissed if we try this, though.
Yeah, but I mean, why not?
Well, I can't contact. I don't have sending anymore.
Oh, well, I can give you one a day. So make it count. She's gonna walk over at the breakfast table, and she puts it on a plate, the little magic like spell donut, and she's like, "Here, you have to eat it."
You don't gotta tell me twice.
What do you give Shiny?
I give him the sending spell in a moat of, but I make the moat look like a donut. So,
Nice.
but you find out the donut's not sweet flavored; it's spicy.
I wasn't expecting that. This is not the best work you've ever made, Naomiya.
I just wanted to hear you talk to Peaches like that.
Sit.
Have fun.
Shiny will point in the air like he always does. Hey, Peaches. I had this idea for like a magical delivery system where like people send settings to you and then you have the magical components delivered. That would be a good idea.
Remove your tongue from Mars's mouth.
Paula, you need to be a little quieter. Your mic peeks out and we lose what you're saying.
Remove your tongue from Mars's mouth. Okay. That was pretty easy. Do you really think I'm that ill-prepared? Sure, just let me know what you really want.
Oh, I probably should have. I probably should have included that in my sentence. Try
Did you
tomorrow, I
miss-
guess.
I mean, I can send a Peaches a message if you tell me what you want.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do we need other supplies? Not just my. I was just thinking, just be handy to have 1,500 gold pieces worth of magic oils. But do other people need other spell components?
I mean, I guess I technically haven't bought any like diamonds for Revivify and Raise Dead. And Greater Restoration. So, a 500 GP worth diamond. We'll do 200 GP worth of diamond dust and 300 for Revivify.
And Shiny, you just want the oils.
Yes.
Laren, come up and knock on your door if you're not with us. Making a shopping list for Peaches.
Laren passes through the door and goes downstairs and gives you a list, extensive list about spell components, like ruby dust and such.
Okay, and I send, "Hey Peaches, it's Nylumia. Sorry about Shiny, that was me. We have a list," and she names it off. She will commit to a second sending spell. Also, it was my idea to tell Shiny about you setting up a bear Amazon. I don't know what Amazon is, but if you come up with it, you'll make bank.
It's really hard to get
She opens the door.
Here's your staff. I expect 15% on top.
Okay, I'll cover your tax for coming here. Here's
Sure, it is for a bear.
1,500 gold for you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Can you describe Peaches, since this is the first time Warden has seen them?
Peaches is a teddy bear.
What
Okay.
That if you do an insight check on, you probably think maybe has been to prison.
Maybe has been to prison.
Yeah,
Well,
kind of modern fur, like very rough, like looks like it's been in the few fights. Could kill you. So it looks a little like a cinnamon roll.
Well, you are terrifying, but cute.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means like you. It means it looks like you would cuddle with me and then slit my throat in my sleep.
I'm not that kind of bear. Well, maybe.
Oh, Peaches, if we're gonna if you're gonna do this service, I think as the king, there's gonna be a tax, but also as the person who gave you the idea for this service, I think we also get a cut. And I have the perfect name for this service, Magezon.
No. To all the above.
No, oh,
Here, I'll give the new guy a gold coin. How's that?
Say gold coin.
Gordon, don't say thank you or anything like that. You just say,
What? What does he say?
just say, don't acknowledge. Just never mind.
Gordon will just regard the teddy bear and
I love
Shiny.
a teddy bear.
Apologies to the bear and Shiny.
Here's a gold coin. Welcome to the dumbasses.
Is that the official name?
Well, that's what my predecessor called them. But she was a little crazy.
What?
Alright, that's all you need. I'll get back to the shop.
I didn't quite hear that.
If that's all you need, I gotta get back to the shop.
I have one more thing before you go.
What?
Do you have a piece of the Shadowfell so we could plane ship there?
Hold on.
she's just gonna take out this little like box, kick it, and a goblin jumps out.
Hey, you gotta think we're in the Shadowfell.
I'm not doing the voices. You have to do one of them.
Let me see. I mean, I got a lot of things. What's
You wanna elaborate, princess?
I just need a piece of the Shadowfell so I could go there. Like a lodestone, some sort.
Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Raven Skull.
There we go.
Give it to her. Do we have to be over this again? You work for me. Give it to her.
Fine. What do I get? What are you going to give me?
A kick in the ass.
Throws it at Lumia.
Get back in your hole.
And slam the door shut.
Okay, bye.
I just want you to know though, when she opens the door, it walks right into her shop and she shuts the door. And also, Warden, the coin you have is a gold coin that has the faces of Shiny and Mars kissing on it. He giggles.
Is this what they print on the coins in the Feywild?
Yeah, it's a recent development.
Interesting.
Peaches, here's the thing. As the king of the Feywild, I grew up pretty sheltered before all of this happened. And to be quite honest, I did not even really get that much exposure to other Fey, let alone all the types of characters I've run into since then. And long story short, I made Peaches the vizier of commerce of the Summer Court, and then now they have introduced currency to the Feywild, which I still have complicated feelings about, but so far it hasn't been terrible.
Well, you're amongst the first Fae that I've met, but it doesn't seem like the Fae would take to currency. But if they do, good for them.
Well, see, there's the other thing. A couple of years ago, there was an event that had happened. See, what had happened was we were trying to fight an army, trying to stop an army of Empire people from coming and invading Roshana, and through magic nobody really understands. They got the invading army got turned partially into Fae, and then they were exiled from the Empire for being partially Fae, and they were persecuted and hunted by the former Empire that they were about to give their lives for. So now a lot of them are coming to the Feywild in exile, but being welcomed as members of the Fae. So those people are probably used to using commerce. I think it's probably a nice transition for them, like kind of like training wheels, moving from currency, metal currency to word currency, maybe.
What empire? What war?
What do you mean? What empire?
What empire were? The Empire?
What's it called?
Dwendalian.
Yeah.
Dwendalian. They marched on the Feywild?
No, they marched on
they marched on Roshana.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And yeah, through some magic of time and wishings, somehow my grandson made there are whole armies Fae.
Okay, I left that part out, but thank you.
Well, if you need an army to lead,
Was there more to that?
No.
You said if you need an army to lead?
If you need someone to lead an army.
Oh, I see. That's what you're trying to say. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. We kind of left him with this genie guy we met. His name is Pretorius. He kind of taught them all line dancing, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think they're much of an army anymore. But
seems like a waste of their skills.
Exactly right. That's what I thought.
Well, we still have the guard. Like, there's still the folks who are at the Tree of Eternity. There's a we're building I guess a town, I guess you can call it, is starting to build up around it. They're all still soldiers, and Mars, he's over the last year, he created the Amethyst Guard, which is kind of like now the Summer Court's spy network. our information network. Our whisper network, yes.
There you go.
And Warden's head, because she's sitting next to Nylumia and we're automatically telepathically bonded from my staff. You hear, if you really want to be like leader of an army and Laren takes over, I could help you get in.
I was maybe suggesting supplementing Vasselheim
Oh, okay.
and hoping Vasselheim could supplement you as well.
We do need an army.
Well, doesn't everyone?
I don't know how Lady Vixalia would feel about us commandeering the army of the dead.
She did tell us to not let it expand further or march on any forces in Wildmount. So she might be happy to see that happen if it's under our control.
I mean, no one likes Wildmount anyways.
Oh well.
I mean, I think Mars would disagree with that and his brother, but yeah.
Or
Which
they
one's
will.
Wildmount?
Wait, Wildmount's not that bad, but this is my home.
There are
I
certain
thought you lived in Jorhas. I guess that's in Wildmount.
That's Wildmount.
Yes.
Well, there's a mountain range. Undead aren't good at climbing. It's fine.
They're probably good at digging. And there was a lot of holes from the purple worms left over. So,
Well, if I had to take my bets on undead or purple worms, I think I'm going with the worms.
Have you ever been inside of a purple worm's stomach?
No.
We have.
and Nylumia can help you with that if you want to try.
I don't know if it's something I'm eager to jump into, but I never turn down something. I never say no to one time.
let me tell you what. Purple worm escape, eating you all, it's the best way to go. You can't really beat it.
It's the best way to die.
No, it's the best way to get out.
Ah,
Nylumia
I
is
don't actually
quite
swallow. You just hang out of my mouth.
Nylumia is quite fond of that form for some reason.
I thought she was into dragons.
Dragons and worms and everything that But are we ready to head to Shadowfell? Is that what you're doing today?
Yes, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Let's get on with it.
Okay, so everybody grab on. I don't know where this Raven Skull is gonna bring us. Oh God, don't no, wait. Did everyone take hands? And then I kind of looked at Laren. Please, I'm sorry if she stole the skull from the Raven Queen herself.
You get to a point where we go, Nylumia. Cavitius.
Well, let's hopefully it's not there.
Warden will grab the hoof of war as well as horse.
Nice. All right. So you're pointing Cavitius.
Yep.
One sec. Sorry. All right, sorry about that. And so with that, you feel a strong pull as the dark and the cold swarm around you. It's odd pulling. Even as you feel yourselves almost tumbling, being pulled a second through planar pathways, it's as if you push through walls of ash. I need everyone to give me a wisdom save, please.
Is this charm effect?
No.
Oh, terrible.
35.
26.
13.
Also 13.
All right. So DC here was 25. As you feel this ash, those of you who failed, you roll half your hit die and take that much straight damage.
That's
Like
a lot of
one-
hit die.
Like all of your hit die?
Half.
So 9.
Yeah. But
For
so-
for success, you're going to roll half and take half.
6, 7, 8, 1.
Probably should have ordered potions from Peaches.
Details.
You feel it's as if some of your very being is being sucked away by this ash. And then the Shadowfell greets you like a corpse embracing the living, cold, unyielding, and full of sorrow. Above you, the sky is an endless void, choked with shifting clouds that writhe like dying things. In the distance, you look. You perceive a skull, enormous, blackened. And in a moment of perceiving, you find yourself standing in its mouth, as though you've traveled a great distance. And in it a city carved of the bone. Cavitius. It's almost grown, and from this skull, a labyrinth of decay and withered towers, bridges that crumble. Even inside, it stretches impossibly high, higher than you think it would from the outside, its pinnacle lost in the choking smog. A beacon of death and silence. You look, and the roads ahead are littered with broken and lost creatures. Shambling undead, despairing shades, and an occasional eye that simply floats looking around. Etched into the walls, as if the fortress itself was a living thing, are mouths and ears, and even more eyes, waiting and watching. What would you like to do?
We're at like a fortress or a castle.
You find yourself within the skull. The whole thing is Cavidius, this kind of fortress city. And you look out among the city.
Do we have any idea where this lock is in this city?
The murals back there did not mention, or did it mention anything more specific?
It did not. You might have to find some clues. You might have to explore something.
Well,
Maybe
before
some-
we head into the city, can I have a minute?
Sure.
Let me cast Foresight on herself.
Yes.
All right.
Shiny is going to use his Fey energy pool to heal some of what he just got.
Interesting.
Question, can we see people in the fortress in the city?
Yeah, there's like shambling undead, there's shades. And in fact, now you see something crawling on a nearby rooftop, sniffing the air. Crawling on all fours. Bony, humanoid-like. Can't get a good look as they and they're smelling like they're tracking or coming with a line straight towards you. But up on these rooftops.
Should we see what they want?
I don't know how hospitable they will be compared to the people of the city of Brass, but we can try. I think Laren should probably speak for us here.
May speak for us. Sure, I will try. Is it approaching us and how close is it?
It's coming on the rooftop, like it depends what you want to do. It would probably come all the way to you if you so desire.
If we wish to speak to it, I suppose we'll simply wait here.
All right. So you wait here, letting it approach, and as it gets closer, there's something oddly beautiful about the shape, almost tragically. You see this female form now, shrouded in what looks like barrier clothes, leap and spread what you think were once glorious wings that have been reduced to skeletal filaments trailing ashen motes. She lands and looks at you. Her skin is cracked like burnt wood, faint golden veins pulsing with just the remnants of life. And a crown of brittle flowers rests on her brow, though she seems unaware of it. And sniffs. You smell like summer. As she puts her nose like right into Shiny's chest.
He takes a step back.
Summer leaves me.
Sorry, I'm married. Can we help you?
Can you? Can you help this one? Can you help this one?
Which one? You?
Cages are not always built of iron. Some are made of oaths, of duty, of love unremembered. Tell me, am I free?
Shiny just looks at the others.
Stares, looking at all of you, and twitches, her eyes sometimes looking two different directions.
Do you
Who's
think...
holding?
Sorry, go ahead.
Who's holding you captive? What do you want to be free from?
My roots are severed, yet the vine still binds. A garden of memory left to rot, and I its last wilted bloom.
Does this look like it was Fae at one point? Before it.
Yeah, this is distinctly an undead fae.
You remember home?
Looks at you, snaps her neck. I once danced in golden light, but now my steps stir only ashes. Tell me, Lord of Summer, does the sun still know my name?
The sun never forgets. Do you still know your name?
Yes. I remember. I won't let him have that secret. But I'll tell you, Lord. Arlith is my name.
Well, Arlith, it's a pleasure to meet you. You, me, and the sun will keep that secret between us. We're looking for a lock that belongs to
Don't say it.
The whispered one?
Many things are locked here. What does this lock hold?
Something valuable to the whispered one?
That doesn't narrow it down, Summer King. I will help you, but I need to know what you're here for to help you.
Laren,
Hmm. Telepathically, Laren is going to speak to the undead fae. We're looking for a heart that beats black, the very secret to the Whispered One's ascension.
Ah, yes. A secret told, a silence kept. One key in shadow, one in breath. Look at Laren. Will you dare to whisper what the dead dare not?
So I'm a bit lost. Is she asking for anything specific?
I think he's asking for the name.
I'll say they are trying to give you information and clues.
To whisper with the... I don't know.
Is it, well, would it be his name or would it be her name?
I don't think they know her name.
The Raven Queen?
Oh, her.
No one knows her name.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I was thinking about the Forgotten God.
Oh. Yeah, we don't know that.
I feel like the undead would be more afraid to say his name. Well,
But she just stopped Shiny from doing that.
I did. I stopped him from doing that.
I see.
Try it, Laren. Say his name.
Back now.
Kind of shakes and gets almost... See, she's frustrated you don't understand. Locks forged in treachery. And so now you see her lips moving, but you don't hear any sound. But Laren, you don't hear the sound in your mind, but in your ears, like whispered, like as if she was right next to them. Locks forged in treachery do not break with steel, nor with spell, nor with will alone. The heart was sealed with a betrayal most foul, and so too must it open. A friend undone, a vow forsaken, a trust shattered like glass. Such is the coin Vecna demands. And then turns towards Shiny and speaks aloud. Tell me, Lord of Summer, what faith would you break to unmake a god?
I don't know what. I don't know that I have a whole lot of faith.
all here, you bear the most. Is the Lord blind to what binds them?
So we have to give something up to destroy the lock.
And then in Varen, you can see it's as if she wanted to say more, but she suddenly became overcome with great pain.
So, Fire is aware of some lore, but is there and can make a history check or something like that?
Of course.
Okay. 38.
Okay, what are you attempting to understand?
About the betrayer and the treachery she's mentioning.
Indeed. You would recognize this type that originally it's likely that this was bound using the betrayal of a vampire known as Cass. What was Vecna's truest friend who plotted against him. You would also know with that check, supposedly Cass was imprisoned in Cavidius. And therefore she is almost saying the equal act of betrayal is the only thing that can undo a lock made of such betrayal.
Then we'll relay that through the telepathic bond we share. And say if we break this lock, even if we can even match that act of betrayal, then Cass would likely be free.
Is Cass... What was Cass? Was he a paladin or fighter? I don't know much about it.
I think originally actually, I'm not sure what he was originally, to be honest. I have to look up real quick. I'm just going to admit real quick. But trying to... There they are now.
I know he has that sword.
I would say more of a warrior, from what I can tell here.
Okay. Not holy in any way.
That betrayal was before Vecna himself became holy, so I could hardly imagine there was devotion to any deity. But an equal act of betrayal.
I mean, I can think of many of betrayals I could commit right now, but they're also really big and really yeah.
Would you say that I've been trying to betray Vasselheim? For sure the temples. Or the people in the temples, the leaders of the temples.
The lock judges all. If you stand before it, it may find you wanting. Or not.
Where do we find the lock?
If the Lord commands, I will obey Summer's will.
Shiny is always deeply uncomfortable when, especially random people, like treat him like a king, and it's always visible. He's gonna look to the others. So when we get there, we have to admit to a betrayal, or we have to commit a betrayal.
I think we'll figure that out when we get there.
Okay. Friend? Eternal child of the realms of dreams, lead us to this lock.
Yes. Yes. I will, Lord. You command like the one who trapped me here. Yes. She turns and kicks off the ground, and you can see trying to flutter the skeleton ashen wings, only to fall on her face. And part of the cracked skin is left, like it was hard, like bark, and stayed on the ground as she then lumbers forth into the greater streets of Covidius.
I should let you all know. I think I remember meeting her once.
Do you know what she did to end up here?
And who put her here?
So she was kind of more a follower between. Well, there was a treachery that happened between Oberon and Vecna, and well, the Lich, he was kind of seeking power over Faye at the time, and he twisted her essence, finding her here. That's why I think she doesn't fully follow him or enslaved by him, and has a little bit of her old memory. But I don't think she is exactly what she used to be either.
When you say he twisted her, Oberon or Vecna?
No, the Vecna. When you, when Faye allowed the Shadowfell to enter into them, it starts making us darker, shiny, in ways. I mean, you saw with the falling of my court by letting Lucre saving that girl and from the Shadowfell caused all the darkness to come into it, allowing then Sibylna to turn on me and try to even come up with her own court. I just thought I'd throw it out there that I recognized her.
How would they have trapped her here?
What do you mean?
She said she's trapped.
Yeah, her soul. If only we knew a way, or somebody that had powers and magics with souls, huh?
Are you looking at me?
No.
I mean, do you? Hold on. Because do you?
Absolutely not.
Well, he does. And she points to Shiny. Kind of.
I mean, I can do ceremony, but I don't think that would help much.
And I don't know that power that I have on, like, shredded pieces, disassociated souls. She seems pretty whole, just tormented.
Can you redeem?
No, it's not. It's not that kind of power. It's probably the opposite, if anything.
No, but your power. He has a point. If she felt like she dishonored the court, maybe that's what's also somehow keeping her here. I don't know. It's something to give a thought, at least.
She asked to be free. That seems like only something someone from the summer court can do.
Well, if anything, we can bring her with us when we leave.
I don't know if we can.
No, we can. I mean, if she's another person, we can teleport. I mean, possibly. Unless, like, magic's keeping her here.
And if it's her guilt that's keeping her here, then maybe I can do something about that.
Well, I think that's something to consider after we break this lock and unleash something else terrible onto this world.
Shiny has a very bad sinking feeling in his stomach for some reason.
Well, let's follow along, I guess.
He follows.
All right. She moves along. She speaks. We must go to his throne chamber. Come, come. I wonder if he is in.
Whose chamber exactly?
Oh, shit.
The whispered one. The name I cannot say.
Hey, Lauren, you should knock first.
You want him to know you're here.
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
Are you sneaking? I think we should sneak.
could go by the hand squire. He's not always there. Do you think?
If you can get us in the quietest, this will please your king very much.
Yes. The hand squire's singing will lighten our steps. But their secrets can rewrite the mind. Is that okay?
Well, everybody, we can talk in our heads, so do we want to take that plan? Or
I think that's our best bet.
True.
alright.
This way then. As she leads you to what appears to be an endless cathedral reaching into the smog above. Stained glass of purple, pink, green, all depicting images of torture, betrayal, acts of evil. And she pushes off the ground and runs straight into the wall of the cathedral. Shakes her head, and then her bones crack. She begins to climb up. Follow, follow. Almost like a spider. Unnaturally making her way up the side of the wall.
I guess I'll fly on my horse.
Shiny will pull out the broom.
Varen will fly up.
Assuming Lumia's flying up.
Yep.
Alright. She looks. She pauses on Illumia as the Illumia flies, almost caught in a trance before she shakes her head and then continues up.
I whisper to her as I fly by her, once upon a time, young one. Once upon a time.
Yes. Yes, yes. As she leads you up through what almost is an open archway, about 40 feet up. And before you, you can see several stone. You think it's stone. Strangely yellowed pathways, all flanked by severed hands. Each one has a mouth that whispers strange harmony with each other. Sound begins to fill the air around you. Almost.
Can I cast?
Yeah. Go
Can I
ahead.
cast Aura of Life as we go into this disgusting hand hallway?
Indeed. So, casting divine magic. I need everyone to roll a d20.
Fuck.
One. It's so characteristic of Laren. But
That's 20.
That's 20.
18.
8.
Okay. Then we will come back to this next week.
So we get to re-roll?
No. I didn't give notes. All right. In that case, anyone watching, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.